When a ball is fired across the training pitch with venom, how a 15-year-old reacts tells you everything. For Keir McMeekin, that moment came during his first session with Hearts' senior squad. The pass arrived fast and fierce, designed to test the newcomer, his touch, velvet. Those who witnessed it recall no trace of fear in his body, just a natural grace that immediately caught the eye of seasoned professionals. By the session's end, McMeekin had made his mark without uttering a word. Now, Manchester City have secured his signature ahead of Manchester United, Brighton, and a host of Premier League rivals. But who exactly have they signed, and why did the Scottish teenager warrant such intense competition? McMeekin glides with the ball and has the ability to create opportunities out of nothing, according to those familiar with his development at Hearts. The creative midfielder doesn't just possess technical ability, his football brain is way ahead of others at his age, a quality honed through years of playing futsal. That indoor game has become a crucial part of his development, teaching him the quick decision-making and tight control that now defines his style. When you watch him move, there's an effortless quality to his play, the kind that can't be coached but can definitely be refined. City clearly sees something special in a player who was almost Hearts' youngest ever debutant, with the club ready to break their 2008 record had regulations allowed it. The pathway debate surrounding McMeekin's move highlights football's modern dilemma. Hearts offered something tangible, a proven route to first-team football exemplified by James Wilson, who made his professional debut at 16 and became Scotland's youngest ever internationalist at 18. Wilson's rapid ascent from Hearts' academy to the national team demonstrates what staying in Scotland can achieve. His agency follows a clear philosophy: play 100 games in Scotland, then make your big move. It's the Andy Robertson blueprint. That pathway has produced results. Yet Manchester City presents a different proposition entirely. Their academy isn't just about facilities, though those are world-class. It's about philosophy, methodology, and a production line that has generated talent worth over £276 million in transfer fees over the past 5 years alone. Phil Foden's trajectory offers the ultimate success story, a local academy product who rejected loan moves, stayed patient, and became the Premier League Player of the Year. Rico Lewis followed that exact blueprint, turning down loan opportunities because training daily with the world's best players under Pep Guardiola offered irreplaceable development. Lewis explained his thinking simply: there's no better place for development than City, and Foden's success provided the blueprint. What makes City's offer particularly compelling is their elite development squad system, essentially a bridge between academy and first team. Former EDS coach Brian Barry Murphy transformed this into something beyond a traditional reserve setup, creating an environment where players learn to think and operate as senior professionals. The results speak volumes. Cole Palmer, Romeo Lavia, Jadon Sancho, Morgan Rogers, Liam Delap all emerged from this system before securing moves that enhance both their careers and City's bank balance. Even players who don't break into Guardiola's starting 11 leave as significantly improved footballers with enhanced market value. That's strategic youth development executed at the highest level. For McMeekin, the decision came down to competing visions. Manchester United pulled out all the stops, visits to Carrington, Old Trafford, even a meeting with Sir Alex Ferguson himself. Despite Darren Fletcher's personal involvement and United's rich history of developing young talent, McMeekin chose their cross-city rivals. That decision reveals something about City's current appeal beyond their recent trophy haul. Their academy has moved beyond producing occasional success stories to establishing genuine pathways. When Guardiola needed fresh legs for the Carabao Cup, he didn't hesitate to hand debuts to academy players like Caden Braithwaite after just one training session with the first team. That trust matters to ambitious teenagers. Hearts understandably fought hard to keep their prized asset. They've watched John Dodds join Everton, Ewan Simpson move to Aston Villa, and Alfie Hutchison head to Newcastle via Rangers. Scottish football continues losing its brightest prospects to English academies, often before they've accumulated the senior experience that could define their careers. Hearts Academy director Angus Byth articulated the concern perfectly when discussing how young players often find themselves at 21 without meaningful first-team exposure after moving south. The lure of Premier League facilities and financial rewards can overwhelm sensible long-term planning. The technical profile City have acquired centres on creativity and vision. McMeekin sees passes others miss and possesses the execution to deliver them. His ability to drop his shoulder and deceive opponents in tight spaces emerged during those early training sessions with Hearts' first team. There's a calmness to his play that contradicts his age, the kind that allows him to receive difficult passes under pressure and control them effortlessly. These aren't generic qualities, they're the specific attributes City's system demands. Guardiola's football requires midfielders who can operate in congested spaces, make quick decisions, and maintain composure when opponents press aggressively. McMeekin already demonstrates those characteristics. What's particularly interesting is the timing of this move. McMeekin can't officially join City until he turns 16 in February, with the actual transfer scheduled for July, when he becomes eligible for a scholarship contract in England. Hearts will receive compensation for his development since he joined their academy from Duloc Juniors at age 7, though the exact figure remains undisclosed. This extended transition period allows McMeekin to continue developing while Hearts remain in contention at the top of the Scottish Premiership. It also gives City time to integrate him properly rather than rushing his adaptation to English football's demands. The broader implications of McMeekin's decision extend beyond individual career choices. For Manchester City, landing a highly coveted Scottish talent ahead of fierce competition validates their academy's reputation beyond England's borders. For Scottish football, it represents another talented youngster choosing immediate financial security and elite facilities over the proven first-team pathway their domestic game offers. Hearts have shown that faith in youth can yield international recognition quickly, but competing with Premier League resources remains brutally difficult. Manchester City's recent academy success creates both opportunity and pressure for McMeekin. The pathway exists. Foden, Lewis, James McAtee, Oscar Bobb and Nico O'Reilly have all forced their way into first-team calculations through consistent excellence. But Guardiola's standards remain unforgiving. The level required to contribute regularly at a club competing for Champions League glory every season eliminates most academy prospects, however talented. McMeekin's technical ability and football intelligence suggest he possesses the raw materials, but development rarely follows straight lines. Injuries, form slumps, or simply not fitting Guardiola's system at the right moment can derail promising careers. The question hanging over this transfer isn't whether McMeekin possesses talent, that's beyond dispute. It's whether City's pathway will serve his development better than Hearts' proven route to senior football. 18-year-old James Wilson's story offers the counter-argument: consistent first-team exposure with Hearts at 16, regular goals by 17, international recognition at 18. By comparison, even successful City Academy graduates like Foden required patience and limited opportunities during their teenage years. Different players require different development environments, and McMeekin has bet his future on City's approach being right for him. Time will reveal whether that calculated gamble pays off, or if he becomes another talented youngster lost in the gap between academy excellence and first-team football at Europe's elite clubs. What do you think of the transfer? Let us know in the comments, and remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any new videos. See you next time. Bye.